What would happen to XRP's price if Ripple became bigger than Google, Apple, or even Microsoft? That's the exact question being asked right now as rumors of Ripple going public grow stronger. Even though, to be fair, Ripple CEO Brad Garlinghouse has made it clear that they're not currently planning an IPO. But the crypto world doesn't wait for confirmations. Speculation is already here, and with it, some extremely bold predictions. Let's break it down. Right now, Ripple's estimated pre-IPO valuation sits at about $10.88 billion, according to Notice.co. Just for comparison, Microsoft, the most valuable company on the planet, has a market cap of $3.376 trillion. Apple follows at $3.155 trillion, and Google, or more specifically Alphabet, is sitting around $2.021 trillion. Clearly, Ripple has a very long way to go to reach those levels. But here's the twist. Many XRP holders are more interested in what this could mean for XRP, the token, than for Ripple itself. And that's where things get interesting. Even though XRP operates independently of Ripple, every move Ripple makes tends to affect XRP's price. Investor confidence, media buzz, institutional interest, it all trickles down to the token. So naturally, people are wondering, if Ripple does go public and grows significantly, how high could XRP go? To explore this, the team at the Crypto Basic turned to Grok, the chatbot built by XAI, Elon Musk's artificial intelligence startup. They asked Grok to calculate how XRP's price could respond if Ripple's value skyrocketed to the levels of tech giants like Google, Apple, or Microsoft. So here's how Grok approached the question. Currently, XRP is trading at around $2.37. With about 58.62 billion tokens in circulation, its market cap is roughly $138.93 billion. That means XRP's total value is currently about 12.77 times larger than Ripple's estimated pre-IPO value. Grok used that ratio, 12.77, to predict future XRP values based on hypothetical Ripple market caps. If Ripple reached Google's $2.021 trillion cap, XRP's market cap could grow to $25.81 trillion. Divided by the number of tokens, that would put XRP's price at about $440.46. If Ripple hit Apple's valuation of $3.155 trillion, then Grok estimated XRP could climb to $687.47. And in the most optimistic scenario, where Ripple equals Microsoft's $3.376 trillion market cap, XRP might reach $735.58. These are eye-catching numbers, and it's no wonder some people in the XRP community are excited. But let's pause and look at the caveats. Even Grok admits this is all highly speculative. First, the analysis assumes that XRP's market cap will always grow in direct proportion to Ripple's valuation. That's a big assumption. Ripple and XRP are not the same thing. While Ripple uses XRP in some of its products, XRP exists on its own and is used in many places outside Ripple's control. Second, Grok's estimate assumes XRP supply stays fixed at today's levels. But we know that Ripple regularly releases more tokens from escrow, which could increase the circulating supply and reduce price pressure. Third, and maybe most important, for XRP to hit $700, a lot of things would need to happen. XRP would need global adoption as a real utility token. There would have to be clear and favorable regulatory guidance from governments. Institutional investors would need to pour in at scale, and Ripple would need to grow to become one of the most valuable companies in history. That's a tall order. In fact, Grok pointed out that while the $700 scenario is mathematically possible, it's not likely under current conditions. A more realistic range, according to broader analyst consensus, would be between $3 and $20 for XRP over the next 5 years, assuming steady adoption and legal clarity. So, what should we take from this? First, it's okay to dream big. That's part of what keeps the crypto world exciting. But we also need to stay grounded. Ripple might eventually go public. It might grow fast, but there's no guarantee that XRP will follow the exact same growth path. Even if Ripple becomes a tech giant, XRP's price will depend on many independent factors: real-world utility, regulatory clarity, investor behavior, and yes, even competition. So for now, let's stay curious but cautious. And if you're holding XRP hoping for $700 someday, remember, it's not impossible, but it's also not tomorrow. Thanks for watching. If you found this breakdown helpful, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more crypto insights that skip the hype and go straight to the facts.